Welcome back and happy Tuesday. We are coming to you remotely, and I have a very special guest, a woman who I've known for some time who is a total powerhouse in the industry. I loved reading about her background because I found more and more of the commonalities we have. So please meet Kelly Fryer, who is Program Director of the Barclays Accelerators powered by Techstars. We are lucky to have her with us remotely. And so with that, Kelly, please go ahead and give us an overview of your role and what you do at Barclays, at the Barclays Accelerator.
Thanks so much for having me. Excited to be on. So like you mentioned, I'm the program director for the Barclays Accelerator powered by Techstars in New York. And honestly, the best way to think about my role is effectively as COO of the accelerator. So I'm working alongside supporting the managing director, Olga Bartnicki, in running the program. So dealing a lot with the day-to-day operations of making sure that our founders have access to all of the mentors, investors, corporate partners that they need, and that we're bringing in a nice curated group of people to work with them. And then also, going through sourcing and deal flow as we're, looking for new startups for our 2020 class, and all of the little pieces along the way, including supporting our portfolio companies.
Yeah, and you have been involved specifically with the Barclays Accelerator for 4 years, but and you, I'm not surprising, you're in the center of a lot of what's happening here in New York. So what have you seen? What are some of the high level kind of industry-wide things that you've seen from the evolution of accelerators from when you first started to where it is now, both at Barclays and then of course much more broadly in the industry?
Yeah, absolutely. So, I'd say, first of all, I've seen a big evolution in just sheer volume. When I first started at Techstars 3 years ago, there were definitely a few startup accelerators in New York. There were a few fintech specific startup accelerators, but really seen that grow and grow over time, where now it's this big founders market, and that there's so many different programs that they can look at. I'd say too, especially from a corporate side, you're seeing a lot more just general corporate innovation, corporate focused accelerator programs, which can be great for startups who are looking to get feedback or work hands-on directly with a big bank or big institution that's right directly in their space. So it's really focusing, I think, from a founder's perspective on, okay, there's so many programs out there. How do I find the program or make sure I'm going for the program that fits for exactly what my goals are, which might be, in our case, that's folks who are looking to build a New York specific market and network, and folks that are looking to get feedback from a large global bank right here in New York on their product.
Makes a ton of sense. So when you have spent time with your cohort, both your existing classes as well, what would you say are maybe one or two breaking things that really differentiate why they went to the accelerator? What was like the key takeaways for them?
Yeah, when I go back and speak to our portfolio companies, I'd say the probably two most common pieces of feedback that I hear are one, the network. So Techstars in general has a network of over 10,000, again, mentors, investors, corporate partners, people that are there to help support the company and drive your business forward. So that was a big motivator, I think, for people to be able to get access to someone that you've been trying to get an introduction to or trying to get on their calendar for months and months, and you join Techstars and you're able to instantly get that meeting is pretty powerful for a startup. And then the second piece, which I actually think a lot of founders overlook when they're applying, but then they realize it when they're actually in the accelerator, is the fintech community that they're a part of. When you're in the Barclays Accelerator powered by Techstars, you're surrounded by 9 other startups who are all focused on fintech with you. And you're surrounded by a community of industry experts who get this space. And it's just a rare opportunity that you're in such a strong community and fully supported by everyone who understands financial services and understands fintech.
Absolutely. I think the community aspect is key, and really what what Barclays and the Rise team have done in the epicenter of New York is quite unique, and there really is such a condensed area of movers and shakers. And so you are someone who I'd say is everyone knows, but maybe not knows why they know you, because you're on the silently on the back end making big things happen and have such a direct impact on the fintech ecosystem here in New York. And I am very thankful for that and for you. And so last question, anything else that you want to say, or anything else that the audience should know about what's going on with you and with the Accelerator?
Yeah, absolutely. So the applications are open right now for the Barclays Accelerator powered by Techstars. They're open until May 10th. Obviously, with everything going on, I think we are not by any means alone, and everyone having to reconfigure and re-strategize to this more virtual environment. So don't worry if you sign up for office hours or you're interested in meeting us. We're set up to go fully virtual here.
Awesome. Well, Kelly, such a pleasure. For everyone to hear more about Kelly's background, how she got into the space, the journey that she's taken, and what else that Barclays Accelerator powered by Techstars is doing, click on the link below. And until next week, thank you so much.